everybody doing? I'm just easing through Pratt, Kansas. Gonna drive about 10 more miles after this, 15 miles, whatever it is, over to Cunningham. Call it a day. A little bit shorter than what I planned, but my DOT ELD ankle bracelet over there is getting real low on hours. So I only have about 6 hours to drive tomorrow. So, shut down fairly early today. Hang on to what hours I've got. And then sleep in tomorrow. Maybe really sleep in. And take off, drive for a while, do a split brake deal. And take off again, 10 o'clock at night or something. And run on into the cities. That's the way the plan looks right now. I haven't finalized it yet. It won't until I get over here to Cunningham. We'll see how it goes. They think they'll have a load for me Friday to go back out to California with. Probably a Tuesday delivery. So, it ain't like I'll be sitting around with the grass growing underneath me. Probably have just enough time to run by the terminal and do a load of laundry and then take off again. So, we'll play that by ear and see how it goes. End of the month, I'm going to go down to Houston for 4 or 5 days. 25th, 26th, somewhere in there. Had a good steak today over there at the sale barn. Went in and watched them sell some cattle today. Wednesday's the sale day there. Hadn't been inside a sale barn in quite a while, so it was kind of interesting to sit in there and watch the auctioneer work, watch him run the cattle through. They were selling some pretty big lots. So, I don't know what the prices were like. I just wasn't paying close enough attention to what they actually sold at. Had one there that had a bum hip. Guess he got injured probably while he was there or something. Anyhow, they sold it individually with insurance. Didn't bring much money. Decent looking steer, but like I say, he was limping and hurt his hip. So, and if the damage is too severe, they'll probably have to put him down. So that's probably why he sold some cheap. And that's the way things like that go sometimes. Sometimes they get injured on the truck. Oh, shit, I forgot about this lane. Let's go, people. Come on. Why is everybody going so slow? It's rush hour, I guess, here in Pratt. We get more than 15 vehicles, they get a backup. And I got cows in front of me. Little gooseneck trailer being pulled by a 2-axle Peterbilt. Shit always seems to happen when I'm getting close to where I want to stop. It never fails. Anyhow, it's been a reasonably productive day. Not as productive as I would have liked for it to be. But hey, the DOT controls my life, Don't let these guys tell you this bullshit about the freedom of the road. There's no freedom of the road. They want to tell you where to go, when to be there. 2, you got the DOT sitting right here on your dashboard telling you how to do everything. And I'm sure you're not sitting in an office. I have a great 360-degree view here all the time. And I really wouldn't want to do much of anything else. I've done other things. Always come back to driving. So story they all tell, recruiters, trucking companies. Oh, travel the open road, the freedom of the road. Be out there, see the sights. Good driver one time said, "Oh man, good. I get to run California and Florida. I'll be able to go to Disneyland and Disney World." No, you'll be able to drive by them. For one, you'll have a schedule. You'll have places you have to go, deliveries you have to make. It's not like you're just going to drive out there to Disneyland, park, and go in and go ride the rides. There's no place to park a truck and trailer. So you're going to have to park the trailer somewhere and then bobtail over to it. You're going to have to take time to do that, and you're not going to have time to do that. And you're not going to be able to take time off to do it. Maybe once. But most of the time, you're going to need to work in order to make money. I find time to go and do a few things once in a while, and I find good restaurants and things like that to go to and stuff along my routes. I seek things out, I do little searches sometimes. I drive down the business route through towns and stuff. That's how I found that Rod's over there in Williams. I just, jumped off the big road, got on the business route, went down through town, found a place to park there. They got parking. Hey, I got a new restaurant to stop at in Williams now since I go through there real regular. A lot of drivers don't have to do that. When I run a route all the time, I used to run up, back and forth across Wyoming a lot. I used to always go around on 30 rather than go over Elk Mountain. Why not just go around it? It's only 12 miles further. And no mountain, no wind, and hey, in the wintertime, school buses have to go up and down that road all the time, so they keep it plowed. They want their school kids to make it to school. Nobody lives on Interstate 80 between Rollins and Laramie. So when it gets bad, there ain't no big giant rush to get out there and clean it up. Anyhow, I used to always run that 30. Got out there at Medicine Bow. There's a neat old hotel. Been there for forever and a day. Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt stayed there. A lot of other famous people stayed there. The Virginian. Some of you are old enough, you will remember the television show, The Virginian. Based on a book that was written right there in that hotel by an author by the name of Owen Whistler. The name of the book is Smile When You Call Me That. It's a little corny. I bought a copy of it. Had it for years. I don't know where it is anymore, but it was written right there in that hotel. I got to be friends with the owner of the place. Stop in there all the time. I'd go back and forth that way every time when I ran back and forth across Wyoming out to California. For some reason, people have a tendency to remember me. I don't know what it is, but it might have something to do with the fact that I've always got a big old cigar. Not saying that, just saying that's a possibility. Anyhow, I'd stop in there and visit with him real regular. And a couple times got to eat for free in there. They had events going on. Just slip me right in like I was part of the crew. They have a nice buffet set up or something. So anyhow, I seek a few things out. I go places when I can, when I have time. The Mary Hill Museum up there by Biggs. There where you cross over from Oregon into Washington on a big old tall bridge up there on the hill. It's an exact duplicate of Queen Victoria's summer home, her castle. A guy was in love with her. He was a county commissioner or something there in Washington. Was in love with her, was trying to get her to move from England. So he built that up there with county funds mostly. Try and get her to move. She wouldn't move. Now it's a museum. The Mary Hill Museum. It's an artist place, man. mainly art and stuff in it. But I stopped in there, checked it out. There was room to park. Right down the road is a replica of Stonehenge. I parked there before and checked that out. Walked around out there by the big giant fake rocks. So I've gone to a few things, but most of the time there is no freedom of the road. You've got to do everything, gotta be here at this time, be there at that time. As soon as you get unloaded, they want you to go over, reload. Hey, it's a job, it's a business. But they sell it to these young drivers. Oh, man, you'll be out there on the highways and byways enjoying the freedom of the road. Yeah, it's a job. Now, there's nobody waking you up, making you get up and go to work, and there's nobody making you stay in the saddle and stuff. But you know what? If you do it for a while, you'll learn, hey, better get up and get after it if I'm going to have a paycheck this week. That's what trucking is. It's getting from point A to point B on time and safely. The better you are at it, the more you make. Like today, got up over there to Tucumcari, did my little walk around check and everything else, left there, drove up to Texoma, stopped there for, I don't know, hour and a half, had a nice steak, went in, watched the auction for a while, took off. I haven't stopped since. Wheels have been turning full speed ahead. Only time I've stopped has been for the stoplights. A few towns, Liberal, Pratt. That's it, man. The rest of it's all work. There's no freedom of the road. We've dispelled that. Other than that, as you can see, I am still COVID-free, feeling good. No pain, no aches, no fever, no coughing, no hacking, no diarrhea. And if you go back and check out the pictures of that steak I had for lunch today and the green beans with it, you will see that I have not lost my sense of taste. They only have the ribeye there now on Wednesdays. Why, I don't know. I think the owner's too lazy to go get more steaks on a regular basis or something. I don't know. But anyhow, they have the ribeyes there on Wednesday. I was there on Wednesday and I had a damn good ribeye. I've had to run the AC today, but I was watching on the weather reports. Dakota getting pounded with some bad weather and stuff up there. Looks like maybe by the time I get up to Minnesota, I may be having some snow flurries flying around. I don't know. I'll check when I park tonight. I'll watch the Weather Channel. Another part of trucking. You want to pay attention to the weather and plan accordingly. Anyhow, that's what's going on in my world. I'm doing good. I hope you are. Hope you're staying safe, motoring safe, man. Be careful out there on these highways and byways. There's a lot of crazy people out here. That, take care, stay well. Perhaps I'll see you down the road somewhere. If you're around Houston towards the end of the month, let me know. I'll look you up. Take care. Fire went out on my cigar. Turn off. I'm